Hello and welcome back to my magical chamber. I am the Soul Enchantress. So today's video is actually a little bit different to the types of topics that I speak about, but it is no stranger to me because I deal with this topic when working with my clients, and that is parenting and depression, anxiety, and lack of self-worth in children and youth. Okay, so I am going to talk about the age groups of up to the end of the teenage years, so kind of below 20, okay, and going right down to 0. And the reason that I feel compelled to do this, I mean, I do offer soul sessions in my shop and obviously to my clients to do with fertility issues, to do with children and parenting. So a lot of my clients who do soul work sessions or enchantments or light language transmissions with me also come for guidance when they have certain challenges or issues, or just literally to understand their children better. So when you understand that your child is also a soul and that they have their own purpose and their own mission and their own reason for being here, and you understand the galactic perspective between your soul and theirs, it really helps to deepen the relationship between parent and child. And I'm speaking about children who are as young as 3 and 4 years old, and parents receiving the kind of guidance that allows them to understand this unique, beautiful being that has been placed in their care. Okay, so and you also need to understand when it comes to children that just because they have this beautiful little body, they're not little in their soul. More often than not, when I look into the eyes of a child or an infant, could be a day old, could be a few hours old, and these are true stories, or anything up to around the age of 4 or 5 maximum. Anything above that, they tend to grow up. But when I look at them, it's so funny. We have this telepathic communication, whether it's between the infant or the child, and I kind of almost say, look at you, you ancient soul. You're in this tiny little body. And it's so fascinating because they deliver so much and they may not even yet be able to speak, let alone crawl, walk, or, communicate and move around, do anything. And yet there could be this tiny newborn that communicates so much and has such a storehouse of wisdom and knowledge within them. So the younger generations that are being born now, not every single soul, but a majority of them have this massive mission that they are coming and are incarnating on this earth for. And you can see the difference in them. You will see physical differences in them in terms of how they behave and, their likes and dislikes. But you will also feel it. And especially as parents, you will feel it. So anyway, the reason for this video is to tap into, if you've got children who are older than 4 or 5, or even maybe 4 upwards, where if you find that they are displaying signs of depression, anxiety, or lack of self-worth, that you can actually reach out and help them so that it doesn't embed itself as energetic imprints from this lifetime that then grows into these toxic roots and takes hold and grows into a toxic plant that keeps on hurting them as they grow up and become adults. A lot of the adults that I come across have very deep-seated, deep-rooted paradigms, beliefs, thought patterns, emotional traumas from their childhood that's actually causing a lot of the challenges and lack of whatever it is in their life that they're going through. So if you can help your child to help themselves at a young age, you're actually doing them more of a service. And this is something that I want to incorporate in, that I am actually incorporating more and more into my Soul Enchantress gratitude project as well. So I just wanted to put this message out there and to reach out to you and to let you know that if your child is displaying any signs of depression, anxiety, and obviously the extreme of that is suicidal tendencies, which I've been exposed to in children who have gone beyond the depression stage, and or if they are displaying tendencies of lack of self-worth, that a lot of it actually stems from the home. So you may be going through a divorce, or your relationship may be crumbling, and that is affecting the child. And just because the child is 2 years old, yes, it's very young, 2 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old, 5 years old, they sense energy. They are extremely intelligent in sensing energy, more so than you, and it does impact them. Even though you think that they may not know what's going on, it does impact them, and it registers and comes out in physical form as depression, anxiety, lack of self-worth, a lethargy to get things done. And also sometimes I've also found that some of the reasons are if the parent has failing health conditions or anything, that impacts the child and creates a lot of fear in them of the unknown of the future. The other major segment I've seen come up is money problems in the home does impact your child. Just because they are 3 years old, just because they are 12, 13, 14, don't think that it doesn't impact them. A lot of their behavioral changes, if you're noticing behavioral changes, they are related back, and the root cause is more often than not in the home. Okay, so if I can help, or if you would like guidance on anything that's going on that you see happening to your child or a friend's child or a nephew or a niece, please reach out, or whoever it is that you think may benefit from help, please let them know about this message or share this video with them. So I hope this has been helpful, and I know that it is slightly different from the videos I create, but I feel really urged to emphasize this at this moment. And I hope that you have a beautiful and joyous day, and the easiest way to contact me is through my website, soulenchantress.com. Joyous blessings.